Good day, educators. I hope everyone is doing well because for today we're going to discuss the stakeholders in curriculum implementation, and we will assure you that this is one of the easiest lessons you will encounter for this subject. I am Justin Bayel Samora from BSED 2 English. So let us discuss the learning outcomes of this lesson for today. So after this lesson, you will be able to identify stakeholders in curriculum and enumerate the role of each stakeholder. So let's start by defining what stakeholder means. So stakeholders are the individuals or institutions that are interested in school curriculum, meaning they are the ones who are involved in curriculum or in curriculum implementation. So they shape curriculum. Their interests vary in degree and complexity. They get involved in many ways in the curriculum implementation because curriculum affect them directly or indirectly. So these stakeholders shape the school curriculum implementation, and if they are interested, they will help the curriculum to be a successful one. Now, who are the stakeholders in curriculum implementation? Okay, let's find out. So here are the 6 stakeholders. First are the learners. Second are the teachers or educators. Third are the parents. Fourth are the school leaders. Fifth is the community or the community members. And lastly, the other stakeholders.
Good day everyone, I am Sarah Vigiga, and today I want to emphasize the importance of learners as stakeholders in curriculum implementation. When we talk about curriculum, we often think about the subjects we study, the textbooks we read, and the assessments we take. But have you ever stopped to think about who these curricula are actually for? It's for the learners. It's for you. It's for us. Yes, of course. Learners are not just passive recipients of knowledge. They are active participants in their own education. Every decision made in curriculum development and implementation should revolve around the learner's interests, needs, abilities, and capabilities. By considering the learners as active participants, we can create a curriculum that is engaging, relevant, and meaningful to them, meaningful to learner. When learners feel valued and empowered, they become more motivated and invested in their learning. Is that right? Okay. I will give you example. In elementary school, when learners feel valued and empowered, they are more likely to actively participate in class discussions and activities. For example, a teacher who creates a safe and inclusive classroom environment encourages students to share their thoughts and ideas without fear of judgment. When students feel heard and respected, they become more motivated to engage in learning, ask questions, and take ownership of their education. How about us? College level. So, learners who feel valued and empowered are more likely to take ownership of their education and seek out opportunities for growth. For example, in college level, in us, professors who provide students with choices and autonomy in their coursework can foster a sense of responsibility and self-direction. When students have the freedom to choose topics for research papers or design their own projects, they become more motivated to excel and make the most of their college experience. In all educational levels, when learners feel valued and empowered, they develop a sense of agency and become active participants in their own learning. This leads to increased motivation, engagement, and lifelong love for learning. Ultimately, learners are the very reason why schools exist. That's right? Yes, it's crucial to prioritize their needs and create a learner-centered environment. This approach ensures that every learner can reach their full potential and become lifelong learners.
The second stakeholders are the teachers. So their role in curriculum implementation is they are the curriculum developers and implementers. So this is the reason why teachers are curriculum makers. So most curricula start to gain life from the time it is conceived and written. So the concept in curriculum or the lessons you are going to learn as a student will be developed and implemented by our teacher. Planning and writing the curriculum are the primary roles of the teacher. He or she writes a curriculum daily through a lesson plan, a unit plan, or a yearly plan. The teacher designs, enriches, and modifies the curriculum to suit the learner's characteristics. Teachers are empowered to develop their own curricula, taking into consideration their own expertise, the context of the school, and the abilities of the learners. Teachers' role shifts from planning to doing. The teacher's role as an implementer is very crucial. By so doing, teachers become architects of school curriculum. They have the power to enrich, to design, and to modify the curriculum. They also have the power to know what are the needs of the learners so that they can easily adjust in the teaching, the curriculum, or the lessons for the day. Examples are the future's educators, as you or for us. Now we know that our professors and instructors are the teachers or their role as curriculum implementer and developer because the main task of a teacher is to make a plan and make it happen by doing it in action or through the chase.
So in this lesson, we will discussing the roles of stakeholders in curriculum implementation, such as curriculum managers and administrator. In a school organization, there is always curriculum manager or administrators. In fact, for school principals, one of their function is being curriculum manager. As a curriculum manager, they supervise curriculum implementation, select and recruit new teacher, admit students, procure equipments and materials needed for effective learning, plan for the improvement of the school facilities. Why are school administrators and curriculum managers important to curriculum implementation? Because school administrators and curriculum managers play an important role in shaping curriculum implementation because they are the people who are responsible in the formulation of the school vision, mission, and objectives. They provide necessary leadership in evaluating teaching personnel and school. They set the vision and direction for curriculum implementation. School administrators and curriculum managers work with the stakeholders to develop a shared vision of curriculum and to set clear goals and objectives. They also develop a plan for implementing the curriculum, which includes timelines, resources, and strategies for professional development. They provide resources and support to teachers, school administrators, and curriculum managers. Provide teachers with the resources they need to implement the curriculum effectively. This includes providing access to high-quality instructional materials, professional development opportunities, and coaching and mentoring. They monitor and evaluate the implementation of curriculum. School administrators, and curriculum managers collect data on the implementation of the curriculum and use this data to identify areas of strength and weaknesses. They also provide feedback to teachers on how to improve their implementation of the curriculum. They promote collaboration and communication among stakeholders. School administrators and curriculum managers promote collaboration and communication among teachers and parents.
Parents. Parents are the best supporters of the school, especially because they are the ones paying for the child's education. I have two questions. How do parents shape the curriculum and why are they considered as stakeholders? To further understanding, As stakeholders in the curriculum's implementation, parents are crucial. They have a stake in making sure the curriculum fits their child's requirements since they are an integral part of their child's education. To support their child's academic success, parents should also assist in reinforcing the teachings and concepts taught in the curriculum at home. They may collaborate with educators to pinpoint areas in which their kid can benefit from extra assistance or enrichment, and they can offer tools and resources to ensure their child's success. Parents can also speak up for the needs of the larger community as well as the needs of their children. They may collaborate with legislators and officials to guarantee that the curriculum is in line with community values and needs. They can also offer suggestions for curriculum enhancement that will better meet the requirements of all kids. In general, parents have a stakeholder role in curriculum implementation by making sure the curriculum is relevant, successful, and fits the requirements of both their kids and the larger community. Parents may contribute to the creation of curriculum that foster students' achievement and support the objectives of the educational institution by collaborating with educators, administrators, and legislators. Effective parental involvement in school affairs. It refers to the active participation of parents in their child's education and the school community. It means that parents are engaged in activities that support their child's learning as well as the overall success of the school. Examples of these are attending parent-teacher conferences and joining the Parent-Teacher Association PTA. Second, when we say that parents become part of the environment of learning at home, we imply that they foster an environment that is conducive to learning by providing a schedule that emphasizes academic activities, giving access to educational materials and tools, designating a specific study place, and creating a good and helpful learning atmosphere at home. Parents may help their child achieve these goals. Lastly, when we say that a parents' organization is organized in most schools, it means that there is an official group or organization composed of parents who are interested in supporting their child's school and education. This organization is usually created to foster communication and cooperation between parents, teachers, and school administrators. An example of this is the Parent Teachers Association or PTA.
In the role of stakeholders in curriculum implementation, community members refer to individuals who are not directly involved in the daily operations of the educational institution but have a vested interest in the outcomes of the curriculum. These individuals reside or work within the surrounding community and can provide valuable insight, resources, and support to enhance the curriculum's effectiveness. For example, community members may include parents or guardians, local business owners, representatives from community organizations, and influential community leaders. They play a crucial role in bridging the gap between the school and the community, ensuring that the curriculum aligns with the needs and values of the local context. An example of community members' involvement in curriculum implementation could be
through parent-teacher associations or school advisory committees. These groups often comprise parents, community, and leaders, representatives from local businesses. They meet regularly to discuss and provide feedback on the existing curriculum, propose improvements, and suggest strategies to better engage students based on their understanding of the community's needs. Additionally, community members can provide real-world expertise, guest speakers, and supplementary resources that are relevant to the curriculum. For instance, a local business owner may offer internships or job shadowing opportunities to students studying entrepreneurship, allowing them to gain practical experience and understand the application of concepts learned in the classroom. Moreover, community members can act as mentors or volunteers participating in activities such as career fairs or class presentations, providing insight into different career pathways and offering guidance to students. This interaction helps students connect their learning to the real world, make it more meaningful and actionable. Overall, community members in curriculum implementation contribute by ensuring the curriculum is contextualized and relevant to the community's needs, fostering partnerships and promoting holistic educational experiences for students.
Now, let's go to the other stakeholders in curriculum implementation. These are the professional organizations that shown great influence in school curriculum. We have the government and the non-government organizations. But first, let me discuss the government organizations first. Let me start at the Department of Education or DepEd. The Department of Education develops national curriculum standard for basic educations, designs, and develops special curriculum programs appropriate for all types of learners. The Department of Education or DepEd plays a very important role in curriculum implementation by developing, reviewing, and disseminating national curriculum frameworks. DepEd establishes standards, guidelines, and policies for schools to ensure consistency and quality in education. Additionally, it provides support through teacher training, resource allocation, and monitoring to ensure effective implementation at the school level. Next is the Commission on Higher Education or CHED. The Commission on Higher Education is the Philippine government's agency in charge with promoting relevant and quality higher education, ensuring access to quality higher education, and guaranteeing and protecting academic freedom for continuing intellectual growth. Advancement of learning and research, development of responsible and effective leadership. Education of high-level professional and enrichment of historical and cultural heritage. Third is the Professional Regulation Commission or the PRC. What is the role of PRC in education? It is in charge of the promotion, development, and professionalization of teachers and the teaching profession, and the supervision and regulation of the licensure examination. Every teacher shall participate in the Continuing Professional Education or CPE program of the Professional Regulation Commission and shall pursue such other studies as will improve the efficiency, enhance the prestige of the profession, and strengthen the competence, virtues, and productivity. The last one is the Local Government Unit or the LGU. Local Government Unit act as the key stakeholders in the implementation of a curriculum. contributing in various ways. And the number one is resource allocation. LGUs allocate funds and resources to support schools in implementing the curriculum, ensuring that educational institutions have the necessary materials, infrastructures, and technology. Next is the infrastructure and facilities. LGUs are responsible for providing and maintaining school infrastructure. This includes classrooms, libraries, and laboratories, creating an environment conducive to effective curriculum delivery. And also, the teacher training. Local governments support professional development for teachers, including training programs and workshops to enhance their capacity in delivering the curriculum effectively. Now, I'm going to discuss the non-government organization. First is the Gawad Kalinga. Gawad Kalinga meaning is to give care. It is a Philippine-based movement that aims to end poverty by first restoring the dignity of the poor. The organization employs an integrated and holistic approach to empowerment, with values formation and leadership development at its core. Gawad Kalinga believes that there are many bright and talented students are deprived of quality education and formation because of poverty. Of those who do not get access to education, only 50% step into the college and only 14% of them graduate. For Gawad Kalinga, it can be seen as a waste of human capital. They believe that they are slowly changing this through the School of Experiential and Entrepreneurial Development or SEED, and they are raising the next generation of entrepreneurs from the poor who will not leave the others behind. Next is we have the Synergia. Synergia Foundation Inc. is a non-government organization which aims to improve the quality of basic education in the Philippines by empowering the communities around public schools. Synergia works with local governments, the Department of Education, and socio-civic groups, schools, teachers, parents, and students to implement systematic programs that will improve the process, systems, and structures of learning and teaching. The vision of Synergia is a country where every child completes a good basic education and is given equal opportunities to become the best of what or she can be. Their mission include on how leaders govern and to empower communities to create a better life for themselves and their children. And the last one is the Metrobank Foundation Inc. Metrobank Foundation ensure inclusive and quality education for all that promote lifelong learning, which aims for the provision of quality education for all. Metrobank Foundation grants on education prioritize the provision of physical access to students and teachers, equipping of classrooms and capacity building for teachers. Metrobank Foundation also offer scholarships, and their scholar receive financial assistance that covers tuition fees, allowance, and other school-related expenses. Additionally, they have access to mentoring programs, leadership training, and exclusive workshops facilitated by industry experts.
Professional organizations offer collaboration, opportunity, advocacy, and expertise that significantly influence curriculum development in the Philippines. These organizations can create an important and useful curriculum fiber during the curriculum's creation and development. Thanks to their knowledge and experience, professional association and their assistance with the curriculum development, let's talk about this organization approach to creating curricula.
First, we have Professional Association for Teachers and Educators that acts as a center expertise in curriculum development, bringing together professionals and educators to exchange ideas, best practices, and new development in curriculum design. They hold conference, workshop, and seminar to improve teachers' abilities in creating and implementing curricula. Professional Association for Teacher Educator vigorously promotes excellence curriculum, guidelines, and standards that suit the requirements of Filipino students. They work with the legislators and government organizations to guarantee that the procedure used to develop curricula are inclusive, grounded in research, and adaptable to exchanging social norms. For example, when teachers are about to forge an idea for a curriculum, this organization held collaboration for the teacher to use out their knowledge to create curriculum that can serve all the needs and provides better possibility in the creation of a curriculum. So, number 2, State Universities and Colleges Teachers Educators Association, or SOCTE. SOCTE is dedicated to developing curricula especially for higher education establishment, guaranteeing that programs for preparing teachers are in line with the best practices and current trends. They organize training programs, create guidelines, and carry out research in order to improve in caliber for teacher education initiatives. Competence-based curriculum framework will prioritize the acquisition of knowledge and skills, essentially of efficient instruction, are supported by SOCTE. They work together with institutions of higher learning to develop and administer competence-based programs for teachers' preparation. For example, these organizations create a line between the making and resources. What is the trends these days that students will easily adapt in terms of studying. These are ought to bridge learning and the interest of students by providing research and etc. So, number 3, National Organization of Science Teachers and Educators, or NOSTE. NOSTE brings educators and science teachers together to create and implement framework for science curricula that works to improve science education, that carry out the research, create educational resources, and arrange training sessions. By offering professional advice and comments on the curriculum, frameworks, and policies, NOSTE actively participate in effort to reform science curricula. They collaborate with the government organizations, curriculum designers to guarantee that science instruction is current, interesting, and compliant with the international standards. For example, when we are about to create a curriculum that includes science and technology, of course, we need to hear opinions and ideas from organizations that has a specialty in science and technology to better provide accurate, timely, and reliable information. So, number 4, Mathematical Teachers Association of the Philippines, or MTAP. Teachers curriculum developers can get support and direction from MTAP, which acts as a resources centers of mathematics curriculum expertise. To improve mathematics education, they carry out research, create teaching resources, and plan training courses. MTAPs actively contribute to effort to reform mathematics curricula by offering professional advice and comments on curricula framework and guidelines. Through this support of creation and application of innovative teaching strategy and technological innovation, they promote innovation in mathematics education. For example, just like in NOSTE, MTAPs also provide reliable information and related to mathematics. Science and technology and mathematics are one of the most technical subjects and are universal study. That's why it is an important part of learning. It's so important that from the creation of curriculum, we really need to consult and ask for assistance from this organization.
Why consult professional organization? Why we need to consult professional organization when creating a curriculum? Simple, because of their expertise and diverse perspective. They are the organization that we can rely into making a curriculum that can serve the learning needs of the student. That we need to cater with accurate, precise, relevant, and reliable learning assistance. Professional organizations provide curriculum developer with important resources, advocacy, expertise, and collaboration that help curriculum developers create high-quality, effective, and relevant curricula that meet learners' needs and equip them for success in the 21st century.
Again, our curriculum stakeholders in curriculum implementation are the learners as the center core of the curriculum, the teachers as curriculum developers and implementers, the school leaders as curriculum managers and administrators, parents as supporters in the curriculum, community members as curriculum resources, and other stakeholders in curriculum implementation, especially the government organization, non-government organization, and professional organization. So that's it for today's discussion. Are you learning? I hope you are. So if you have questions, please comment it below. So thank you for listening and watching.